Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. I know that all of you are doing well now that you've graced this channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and, kind of get into the topic. I'm gonna skip the formalities because I really wanted to share something with all of you. Maybe this will help some of you kind of get past a lot of the pitfalls of life. I recently had a situation with my job that did not turn out in my favor. It kind of left me blindsided. And not to go into too many details, but I had to make some decisions that I wasn't prepared to make. And within that decision making, I had this inclination come from my intuition to tell me that I had to move. Where I am right now, I would have never in my life imagined I would be here because I never had a desire to come. Every place that I've ever wanted to go to, I've always written it down, and I had a plan that I was going to go there. I told myself I can't wait to get to Spain. I can't wait to get to Santiago, Chile. I can't wait to get to Italy. And I've been to these places, right? These were places that I had on my vision board. I've written down. I've seen myself there. For me to get this inclination, for me to get divine intuition to come to a place that I had never had on my vision board, that I've never thought about, that I've never had a desire to come to, and I get this immediate inclination to come here, meant that I needed to act with speed, velocity, and momentum. For me, I'm very analytical. I have a very masculine brain. And, my moon is in Gemini. So if you know anything about Gemini people, we're always in our head. Prior to this whole disruption in my life, I started to work on my nervous system. I had no idea why I needed to work on my nervous system, but I started doing a lot of nervous system work. And that really, really, really helped ground me, put me into my body, and to start doing somatic practices to really regulate myself. Because when you're all in your head, like with somebody like me, when you're all in your head, your body proceeds, right? If you're all in your head thinking about things, not being able to get out of your head, you become dysregulated because you're always thinking about the worst case scenario. The brain is wired to do that. After I completed my nervous system work, and I went through the processes of embodying that, not thinking, not being knowledge-based about it, but actually implementing it into my body. That's when the test started to come. With my job and with everything that has happened after that situation, I'm not sure if I would be able to handle everything that has come my way if I didn't regulate my nervous system first. I'm going to leave a link to that nervous system work that helped me even go through what I'm going through right now with grace. Sometimes I'm not even sure how I am making it through all of this, but I know that there is a power that is above me, that is surrounding me, that I have immersed myself into, that is keeping me going. I had to start to pivot my identity, and I had to start to understand where I was energetically, where I was emotionally, and where I was financially. I started to invest more and more into myself. And instead of looking at my situation from the area of survival, I still began to invest in myself. And me investing in myself, putting myself in these different spaces, shifting my identity, getting into these spaces where I am in the room with women who I never thought I would be in the rooms with, completely shifted my paradigm. Now that I'm still in the situation that I'm in, I look at it completely different. I have the courage to continue. I have the courage to see this thing through. I've never thought about coming here, but I never questioned why I should be here. Pouring into myself despite my circumstances, pouring into myself, still investing in myself financially, making the investments to show the universe that I am ready to step into a different paradigm to where I will never have to go through something like this again. It's shown me everything. You have to have courage. You have to do it with fear. Am I afraid? A little. I'm concerned. I don't know. But what I do know is I have acted on pure faith, and I have courage in myself to continue to see this through. When you are at the brink of a breakthrough, everything has to be taken away from you. All of it. All of it. In order for you to rebuild yourself up into the person that you know you need to be, to evoke the type of energy that you need to change the trajectory of not only your life, but millions, to influence millions. This is where I'm headed. And so in order for me to truly, truly believe that I can change the world, I have to make sure that I'm able to change myself. I'm changing, I'm evolving, I'm stepping into, I'm becoming, I am shifting. And I'm showing you this in real time. Eventually, this is going to be a story that I'm going to be able to build on, that is going to show other women like me that we can do it. She can do it. I'm stepping into that right now. I had already said this at the beginning of the year, that this year is going to be the year that I transform. I put this and set this in motion. I did not want to be the same person. So things had to change. I had to be shaken up. The declaration that I made to myself, I'm going to leave that declaration in the description box. It was a reimagining technique that I did. We're in the second quarter. This year is not over. We are in the second half, baby. You can still make this year one of your best years yet. I know without a shadow of a doubt that this is going to be the greatest comeback story ever told for me. This is month 6. We have 6 more months to change the trajectory of our lives. And in 6 months, you don't know where you're going to be. You don't know where you would end up once you shift your paradigm. Please check out the Nervous System Reboot. Check out my offer for the reimagining technique. You have to see where you want to be here. You have to see it. You cannot give up on your dreams. You have to see it all the way through. No matter how difficult it gets, you have to see it to the end. Develop your courage. Have the courage enough to say, no matter what, I am going to trust in the divine, in me, to see this through. I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.